Cheers, baby.
Bro, no,
Bow chicka wow wow.
it's crazy. Like you saying, like, speaking with your hands. I think
Yeah,
a lot of people say it's an Italian thing, but I think Latinos and Hispanics do talking with their
I think
hands
so too. Yeah,
What
for
it,
sure.
what is it like? You think it just
I don't know, bro.
it's a-
I don't know. I've always been. I grew up like that. I don't know if it's. I mean, you could say Italian thing, but is it a New Yorker thing? I know my dad does.
Yeah.
Like people do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one. I know that for sure. Yeah.
because I feel like we're just really expressive with our
Yeah.
with what we talk and what we do things. So it kind of like if you think about it, you talking, it's like
I should have been a teacher.
Yeah. Get you a pointer. Get you a
here,
pointer.
right here, yeah. You see this? This is what you got to do. Like, like
You know what it reminds me of? Like spitting bars. That's like
I think that's why I do it though. I think that's why I do it a lot because when I used to be in the booth, I'd be like I used to use my hands a lot.
Exactly.
So because I feel like it helped me, like you said, express at that level of I don't know. It's weird to say, but I think it helped.
No, definitely.
And it also kept me like on track and like on beat.
It's almost like almost like a built-in metronome.
Yes,
in a sense.
like
I
that,
get you. Yeah,
like that rhythm and shit. So
like whether it be storytelling in the booth or outside the booth, it kind of like
And then I'm in front of a mic, so I feel like I'm in the booth. I mean, we are in the studio.
We're in the studio, baby. Plus with the homely studios, man. Let's go, bro.
Brother, shit,
Let's go, man.
But bro, that weather, bro, this been crazy, bro.
Golly.
Yeah, that weather that Vegas got, I don't know what it came from. I don't know. I didn't even know that. Is it monsoons? Is it monsoon season? Is it already? For sure. I thought it's like in August.
That part I'm not too sure, to be honest.
That's what I thought. I thought monsoon season starts in like end of July, August, but
I thought monsoon was a body of water near you.
Bro,
Or Lake Mead and Laughlin's the closest thing.
Well, it was rain, right? It's rain. Like I don't know.
Oh, rain? Okay, okay.
It's the weather. I think it's a change of weather and all that stuff that you know how that stuff goes, bro. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a weather guy, but
what's called?
From what I know, it has something to do with the weather, the cold, the hot, whatever the fuck. And yeah, so
But dude, it did like mess up a lot of things.
Bro, did you see on Tropicana?
Dude,
did y'all see that Tropicana?
I saw another video today. It was like those movies where you're trying to escape like the things falling behind you. It was like that, bro. Because the cars were
2012.
Like you're trying to escape the thing and the things are falling boom right behind you, boom. But this one wasn't a movie, bro. It was falling on cars.
Bro, I remember driving. I'm at work, bro. I'm seeing tree branches destroyed, but like trees like just broken down. Nice trees, bro, in people's yards. I was seeing I seen gates literally just ripped off the hinges of the wall. My lights in my backyard destroyed. Like destroyed, bro. Like the poles, everything, bro. I was just like, what the hell just happened right now? Like,
who's gonna reimburse for that, bro?
Nobody. I gotta pay for that.
But hey, man, reimburse you for that,
the
bro.
city got in Vegas, you gotta pay for that, man.
For real.
Yeah, y'all gotta come up with something. That was crazy, man. That was wild.
And to your thing, bro, like, I was just like chilling in my room, and then like, dude, I just like I could obviously see out the window, and like it's windy typically, and I could hear the branches smacking across my window here and there.
Yeah.
But no, this thing was different. It was
Bro.
And I was like, hold on, let me look outside. Do I have a tall tree outside my back window? And luckily it was just like a little ass tree. But so then it made me think like, damn, bro, imagine big ass trees around the city or telephone poles.
I don't know what HARP is doing or somebody's controlling something. Because it was not normal, bro. And even today when I heard that, when I woke up, I was like, bro, what? I was like, because I checked the weather the other day. It was like, it wasn't supposed to be that like that, When I told Drew, I was like, "Bro, it was supposed to be hot." I was looking at it, this shit came out of nowhere. Like, it didn't say none of this. Like,
so do you think there's actually heart, or just
I don't know,
or just the reality of Mother Nature keeping us in check? Where like, you guys are on my planet. Anything can happen at any time.
When I heard that thunder today, I was like, bro, I ran like a little bitch to the truck. and I'm like, nah. Then the thunder came up, bro. I felt like Ezel when Smokey's car started shooting and he started running. That was me, bro. I was like, oh shit. Like,
bro, it just shows you, bro. Like we're guests on this planet.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
We're just guests. Like, you don't get
like,
wrong.
God's mad right now. Something, because this is crazy, bro. Like, times as well.
We're not any different from an animal, and essentially, like, a water creature, a land creature, anything. We're not so different. We're all affected by whatever happens in this world.
We all can be born and we all can die, man.
Yeah.
So
kind of puts it in perspective, bro. Like, hey, anytime, anywhere, a drop of a dime, this thing could be just flipped on its head.
Exactly. So enjoy life.
Enjoy life, for sure, bro.
For sure.
But hey, I just hope that anybody that was affected by that or wasn't, or your family, just hope everybody's safe for that. I mean,
everybody.
I know it's a little small thing, guys, but you never know, man. A telephone pole landing on you can be devastating, or a tree landing in your car. Now you weren't even in the car. Now you got to tell your insurance.
That's
a tree fell.
That's our final destination.
Yeah.
That's
for
crazy, bro. That's wild, man. Yeah, but God bless everybody that prayers to everybody that's got fucked up with this whole thing going on in Vegas, because the storm definitely fucked up a lot of people, a lot of places. So yeah, man. But you guys already know what it is, man. Welcome back to the pod, man. You guys know it's Post with the Homies. You already know who it is, man. You got Pook and Joe in this motherfucker, man.
That's right.
We had a guest last week, Miguel, man. It was a dope ass pod. Shout out to him for coming through. Shout out to everybody that's been posting, liking, all that stuff like that. We appreciate it very much. And yeah, man, let's get into it like that. So how y'all been, man? Everybody's good?
Good, bro.
Yeah,
good, bro.
You good? Drewski?
Sure, shout out to Drewski, man. I want to give a shout out to Drewski every single time,
Yeah, for sure.
People don't see him, people don't,
the man
they see him, but they don't see him, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
they see him, but they don't see him. But, I just
go follow my guy, man. Go follow my guys in the description, man.
Keep pressing record.
Yeah, keep pressing record all day, man. So, it's been a lot of things going on, man, today. It's a lot of crazy stuff, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about this free agency? What's been going on, Joe?
With NBA, man?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, as a Lakers fan, it kind of sucks because you seeing other teams getting stronger while your team is not really getting in there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you look at it, it's like, bro, because that LeBron contract. And I'm sorry, LeBron. I fuck with you. You're on my team, man. But I'm almost done with you, bro. I'm almost to the point where I'm just just.
What do you think I've been saying? Why do you think I've never been? I said I respect that he's on the team, but I don't respect him. I don't respect him as the way he carries himself, bro. Like as far as business. He does his business, right? He's no loyalty. So me, I'm a big person of loyalty.
Facts.
So I get it. He's gonna go. But I just think the steps that are happening, bro. Like the Bus family just sold the team, and all this stuff is happening. Like it's like,
well, yeah. To your point,
it's like a domino effect.
To your point, they said this is the first off season really that they're not consulting with LeBron about the moves. So I know it could be his age, or it could be like the fact that you said we have a new ownership.
Yeah,
and they run the Dodgers very well. I've heard it from many people that the Dodgers are one of the most well-run organizations.
Oh, facts.
Not just in America, in all the pro sports around the world.
Oh, facts. I mean, look at the way they are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at their team. Look at the Dodgers.
Shout out Tony, man. Let's go.
Shout out Tony and everybody.
Shout out Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts. Let's go. Everybody. Mookie Betts. Let's go. Everybody. So it just.
So you think it's gonna be a good thing that they're taking over and
definitely.
So you think they're just rebuilding right now? They're that's what we're doing.
Yeah, because obviously we made moves. We signed DeAndre Ayton. We signed LaVarvia. I forgot his name. Jake LaVarvia from the Kings. We signed a couple of good pieces. But it's not pieces that will take you to the next level, honestly. Compared to other teams that have made moves this offseason.
Yeah.
But that's why I bring it back to LeBron. I'm not trying to bash LeBron, but his number in the cap space, 52-something million, hinders us, what we can do. So a lot of people are saying that we're just kind of like, it's like a throwaway year.
Yeah, but the thing about that is ruining our dynasty, is ruining what we built. Yeah. What we're known for. So it's like, what's going on? Like what is the plan that? Because I feel like we as fans we should know what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Are you gonna be here? Or are you not gonna be here? Yeah. Say it. Say it, because I seen today people talk about that he might be leaving because he's wearing that welcome home hat. And it's like people are speculating, hey, is LeBron going back home? Is he going back to Cleveland? Because we talked about that too.
Yeah.
We talked about that he might finish it up over there. So, I get it. I'm not mad at him for doing that. But it's like, damn, bro, you're gonna, you're kind of like doing us dirty in a way too. Because it's like, all right, now they're down, the family's gone. And you feel like, all right, well, they're gone. I'm gone too. Like type shit. That's what it feels like.
And that's what they were saying too. They were saying that the family, the Jeannie Buss was the one that was kind of like coddling him in a sense and letting him do what he wanted to and letting him like, okay, now you have a say in our moves, but now with the new ownership is like,
yeah, it stopped. Yeah, it
no
stopped. Yeah.
It's different if you were Luka. Now, if Luka is a 26, 27-year-old superstar, LeBron, you're on the way out the door. So they're not going to take your word no more as highly regarded rather than Luka's word. Yeah. Which I'm saying Luka hasn't said nothing. I'm just saying, but like LeBron's typically the GM. That's what they call him.
Yeah, basically.
They call him. Yeah. So like maybe that's going to influence LeBron to leave in a trade, force a trade. I don't know. But I'm not saying I don't respect LeBron. I respect his accolades and stuff, but it's just kind of more like as a Lakers fans, like, bro, like you kind of holding this hostage with your contract, holding this hostage with the way you're moving, and
yeah, because it's got everybody, all of us, like on our toes. Like we're just like, bro, what's gonna happen? What are we doing? You know, like because we got to figure out something. You know what I'm saying? If he's gone, I mean, don't get me wrong with Luka. That's another thing too. It's like getting Luka. You know, at the time we did. It's kind of crazy, and then all this stuff happens. So it's like it literally just everything is built. I was like, all right, dude, what are we doing? Like this had to be in the talks for a while.
It has to.
You know what I'm saying? This wasn't just something they just like, all right, one day, all right, we're gonna nah, bro. This has been going on. It probably was talks about it last season. You know what I'm saying? That just passed, and then now that everything happened, they're like, hey, you know what? I think we should clear out. You know,
like you said, supposedly they didn't even tell LeBron about the Luka trade. Supposedly.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Supposedly they didn't even tell him about the trade. So you think they started to set the precedent with him? Hey, we're not going to tell you about this.
Yeah.
Not going to tell you about that. And slowly but surely just keep on pushing you out.
That's basically what it seems like.
You think so? Point. That's what's happening?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it looks like. From the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. Okay. You know, from our the perception that we get from what I see. Cause there's no other explanation, bro. I'm just like, bro, what do we like? We just got what's his name?
Aiden. DeAndre Aiden, yeah.
What are we gonna do? Like,
I mean, I think that's a good piece. It's not.
Yes and no.
It's not a.
It's not
put us in championship contention piece.
It doesn't give us that oh damn, like you know. Like feel like it's a center for the Lakers, bro. Like it's not really somebody that's gonna be like I feel like confident enough that this is gonna work out for us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's really not.
And honestly, I think he'll be good. Like Drewski said, he has to work on his motor. He has 14 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. He's a good.
He got to get fit for sure.
Good piece. Yeah, but it's not one of those pieces where like if we were to sign like I don't know. A top center in the league. I can't even think.
Giannis would have been great.
Oh yeah, Giannis, yeah. Giannis I mean, but that's what they're saying. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying, that the Lakers are trying to save cap space for 2027. They're like this year is like a throwaway year for them in a sense.
But that's kind of crazy because we just got Luka.
But that's what they're saying.
How can we just have a throwaway year after we just did last year?
Cap space.
I know. Yeah.
Because LeBron's number. That's
and that goes back to LeBron.
It all ties in.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah.
They need to figure it out. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, baby.
But then speaking of teams getting stronger, for sure, I think the Rockets got stronger.
Yeah.
Nuggets got stronger.
Yeah.
Mavericks got stronger, for sure, in the West.
Yeah.
Even in the East, the Hawks made some good moves. There's,
I told you guys about Holiday leaving the Celtics.
Yeah.
I told y'all. I knew it. I was like,
is he still with the Blazers, or did he go? I heard he was supposed to go to the Rockets, bro. I don't know if
that's
true.
Drew Holiday?
Like he was supposed to get bought out
already?
He got traded to the Blazers, but I heard he might get bought out, or he might get traded.
And then Lillard got released too.
Lillard too, bro.
Lillard got released too.
Dude. But they're saying that like Lillard is a cheat code because the Bucks are gonna pay his contract basically like 4 more years, like $22 million, right?
Yeah.
So he could sign for like cheaper for another team because he knows he's still gonna get that $22 million for the Bucks. So he's like, I don't gotta get all the money right now because I know the Bucks.
Because he still get paid. Damn.
But obviously he tore his Achilles, so he has to wait like a year.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a investment pick in a sense, like for the future, a year from now.
He's already old too, bro. He's getting at that. He's already in his 30s.
He's like 34,
34.
34.
Yeah.
Dude, just look at KD, look at Bron. I think this newer generation are going longer. Look at Curry. A lot of these not newer guys, sorry, these superstars from our time are playing more longer longevity.
That's true. They play longer than a lot of people in certain sports.
Because look what KD got, bro. They traded like, I don't know how many picks and like two. Dylan Brooks,
It was Dylan Brooks
and Jalen Green for a 37-38 KD.
But that's another one. I think Phoenix came up on that too.
Yeah.
You know, I think they kind of came up on it too after the season they had last year. So it might work out for them too. You know, like it opened up space for them because they are a younger team. KD was really the only one that was, you know, the OG in there really. Because Dylan Brooks is still like what, in his 30s. Like
I think he's younger. Right? I think he's a little younger. Dylan Brooks,
like
Jalen Green's like 23.
Yeah, Jalen Green, yeah. I mean, yeah, and he got you know who he's with.
Bro, I'm about to say, how do you feel about that, bro? Him and his girl Dre, you know, not to make it messy and no business like that, but it's like,
I don't know.
You 23, what a...
I can't hate, bro, so
I'm not hating on him because I had a crush on her for the longest. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, bro.
And shout out to you. I think it is a little weird, though, because she does have a son that's almost his age, so it is a little weird.
It is his age.
What do you mean?
Her son is Jalen Green's age.
I thought he was like younger, like he was like 19 or something.
I mean, if I'm wrong, fact check me out there.
Fact check.
But I'm pretty sure that Jalen Green's the same age as her son.
Well, hey, man, hey, you know what? Hey, I would hate to be the stepson, but I would love to be Jalen Green.
For real.
So shout out to him, man. Do your thing, bro. But no, it's a lot. It was a lot of trades. I was like, okay. So what's something you think about Giannis though? Because isn't he still in the air right now?
There was kind of there's like speculation because like he posted stuff on Instagram like. Kind of like they were saying that he didn't know about it. Other people saying he did know about Lillard getting waived. So there's a little speculation about that.
So how many like the percentage of him leaving? What do you guys think? Like 80%, 90%, 100%?
I would go honestly. I would go lower because I would go
50,
like
50?
4. I'll go like 40, 35, 40 because
I don't know, man. I don't know
because my thing is depending on the package because the package. The Rockets gave the Suns a package for KD.
Yeah.
So what other team out there can give the same picks and players for a Giannis? Yeah. The package wise, the players wise, picks and players. What other people can do that? I don't know. There's not really much, right?
Yeah, I mean, but they'll have to give up a good amount of picks for that, bro. They'll have to, if they for KD just that. And I'm sorry, but Giannis is. Younger,
28, 29.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give some good picks for that. You're gonna have to give like at least 2 to 3 good players and maybe a future pick or something. Yeah, like
the haul is crazy. The haul for a Giannis is crazy. The haul for a KD, a 38, 37-year-old KD was crazy. Yeah, so now imagine that. It's crazy, bro. Desmond Bane. Thank you, Drewski. Yeah, Desmond Bane got traded from the Grizzlies to the Magic for like Cole Anthony and somebody else and 4 first-round picks, bro. And don't get me wrong, Desmond Bane is a great player.
Yeah.
Great player. He's one of the best up-and-coming guards, but now in comparison to Giannis, we're a championship game-changing player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he got that, Giannis gonna have to get some, bro. You're gonna have to. It gotta be worth it for sure. Think so. It gotta be worth it. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, man. But the NBA's even like I just think the NBA's just been messing up a lot. I think Adam Silver been, they've been trying to do things, like the in tournament, like they've been trying to do little things, but the NBA is not the same like how it was, bro. Like I don't get it wrong, I hated Dave Stern. Okay, but there's
you vetoed Chris Paul.
Yeah, Dave Stern. Rest in peace to you, but man, fuck you.
Kobe and Chris Paul would have changed history.
Hey, Kobe would have got at least 2 more rings for sure. Like he would have been with Jordan.
That's the biggest what if.
Yeah,
in sports history, or at least top 3, the biggest what if.
So then now from leading that to that point, now that we're talking about that. Now this Kobe slander from that, it's like if he would have done that, you think he would have? This slander would still be going the way it is right now? How people still don't try to give him the credit?
Honestly, I hate to say it, I will say yes, because they're already saying that he was Shaq's sidekick, and then Chris Paul will come in. Oh, you need a Chris Paul to win. Yeah. For some reason, bro, Kobe strikes a nerve with a lot of people.
It does. He does. And it's a lot of people that he played with.
Yeah.
That when he, saying that he. I'm pretty sure in their faces were like, "Hey, man, but now that he's gone, they have a lot to say, and I don't like that because
Me
I
either.
feel like y'all weren't saying all this stuff when he was around.
Facts.
You guys said it a little bit. Some y'all didn't put him on your top 5 or you put him as the top greatest. But now that he's gone, y'all coming with some like it's a lot of slander, and it's
It
like,
is.
come on, bro. It sounds like y'all wanted to be him and can never be him. So it's facts, buddy. Fact. And that's not just being a Laker fan. That's just calling it what it is.
For sure, bro. For sure. And it just not to like go on. I know it's a little bit of an older topic, last week's topic, but it's just, bro. You can have the same skill set as him. You could be the same size as him, but you didn't have the same mentality as him. Yeah. That's what separates the great from the rest. The great from the rest. The great and his work ethic. So people could think they could just do this swap for him. No, it doesn't work like that, bro. Yeah. It does not work like that. And there's videos of Shaq saying after we beat, I think we beat the Kings or one of the Spurs in the early 2000s, the conference finals, are like, it's easy to play when you got the best player in the world on your team.
Exactly.
So you're saying Shaq, he was a sidekick, but Shaq is saying that's the best player in the world. I'm not downplaying Shaq for any reason. Hey,
Shaq could be Superman or whatever he thought he was, but Kobe was Batman.
Facts.
And that's cool because Batman's not liked by a lot of people, but they can't say shit about him because they know what he does. So, that's cool. That's crazy. I just came up with that.
And it was just kind of crazy how that whole Kobe.
And he had a champion mind too, bro. He wanted to win. He didn't care about partying. He didn't care about none of that stuff that everybody was doing at that time. He was focused.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now, man.
And my favorite story,
especially being in LA too, it's easy to get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you think he lived in Orange County?
Yeah, because who was it that was saying J.R. Smith that they said it when he was in Miami? Was it Miami?
It was the Nuggets.
Was it? No, there was a team what city was it that you play? Who did he play for?
He played for the Nuggets, Cavs. He played for the Knicks.
Oh, the New York. He said New York, there's a lot of distractions. Mm-hmm. He said when I went to go play for Cleveland, and he's like, I didn't have distractions like that because of there wasn't really much to do over there. So that's another thing. That's another thing I think plays in parts of where certain players and where they play at. Like like look at OKC. I think OKC, won the way they did because and everybody's focused because what's in OKC? Like I'm thinking, not to bash them, but like you don't hear people like, yeah, we're going to OKC this year. Like who says that, bro? So
facts, bro.
Shout out to them though for winning the championship too. It sucks for Halliburton, man. That happened to. That's crazy, bro. All these tore Achilles, man. Because who was it? It was
Lillard, obviously.
Lillard, no, but the first one, Kyrie, and then
Lillard, then Tatum,
and
then Tyrese. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, that's.
But
crazy.
then, like even earlier than that was KD when the same injury that Halliburton played on. He did the same thing in the finals with the Raptors. He had a calf strain. Then he played, and he did the same thing. He drove, and he exploded so hard off the dribble.
So since he was strained, then that's why
it weakens.
Yeah, it weakens everything.
Chain reaction.
That's cool. That's true because when they say your back, your leg, your knee, your ankle. Yeah, that's on me right now.
But that's what they're saying too. That's almost like a product of the new age of style of basketball because that constant driving, exploding, stopping on a dime, going again. That stopping, that explosive start and stop motion, it's almost like an NFL player, like a football player.
But you think it has to do with the shoes, anything like shit like that? Like
maybe.
Maybe. Motherfuckers wearing Chucks back in the day, bro. I don't think if we heard about that.
At the same time,
we gotta look at that, fact check that. I don't know about the '80s when they were wearing all that, like how that was, because it's crazy how this happened. Like it's happened so much this year though. It happens so much.
There's a lot of injuries, bro.
So it's like, what do we, like you said, the movement, the pace, everything, stuff like that. It definitely has a lot to do with it. But they gotta figure out something, bro. They gotta figure out something for that, And then like them, are they training properly? Are they doing things, like how they're supposed to, rehabilitating themselves fully 100, not 80%, and like, all right, I'm good, I can go back, and then then you're just bringing that back down.
But exactly what you said. Yeah. How would Tyrese Halliburton look if he didn't play?
That's true.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, he didn't play. He quit on his team, or he was soft because he didn't play.
I give him respect for coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, yeah.
So it's like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. In that regard. It's like, bro, like he had 9 points and The first quarter, it would have been a different game for sure.
Yeah.
But so like they didn't. It just kind of, like I said, damn if you do, damn if you don't, bro. It was one of those things, but he went out on his shield. Essentially, he went out like he went out there and he gave it for his team.
He wore his heart on his sleeve.
Because that was the second game, right? Because he got injured.
Yeah, but
game 5.
But the thing is that game 5, and he went to play game 6 in the beginning. But since they were up so much, he didn't have to play.
He didn't have to, yeah.
So they're like, all right, you can sit out, bro. Like, we got this. So, so it was kind of cool. So I was hoping that was going to happen at game 7. Same thing. Like, just get it up and then, just keep that going. But sure enough, that shit didn't happen, bro. I was like, man, I was there watching. All right, let's go. And that happened. I was like, man, no.
It was sad, man.
I gotta pay my coworker now. I just betted this motherfucker.
Bro, because like you have a game 7. Like I said, game 7 is the best 2 words in sports.
Yeah.
You hear game 7, no matter if it's
in
hockey,
the finals,
baseball,
like,
obviously
on,
NFL is
bro.
different, basketball. Game 7, you hear those 2 words, bro, you're like, let's go. It's game 7, baby. That's winner takes all. So like it was one of those, like, I think it was building up to an epic game.
It was. And there was 2 good teams. There were two good teams that have two amazing coaches, young squad that actually built each other up, So I think yes, it wasn't teams that we anticipated to see, that we in the beginning of the year we were thinking,
Maybe
Boston,
OKC a little bit, but not Indiana.
But OKC not having the experience as far as, being in the finals and all that stuff like that, that was something that people, I think, can look at and be like, oh, yeah, they probably have a chance, but I don't really see them. Like, I didn't. Like, I was like, I was like, damn, they're good. I was like, all right, cool. But I was like, let's see how they get to the finals. Let's see how they get to the playoffs. But then because that determines that, like how much work you put in and how badly you want it, and they did it, bro, but, yeah, I didn't expect them. I thought it was going to be Boston. I thought even Cleveland was another one that I thought
was the most disappointing one.
Yeah, bro. They built up. I was like, oh, they might do it, bro. Hey, LeBron definitely going back home next year. Like, he might still, That's just crazy, man. It's crazy. The injuries, just everything. As far as Adam Silver, the whole thing, bro, he's doing too much stuff, bro. And I think it's ruining the NBA from what we usually see, even that all-star games, like the stuff that they're doing, like, bro, like you're doing too much now. Like I don't know what you're trying to do, but you need to stop, rethink everything, and then replan everything and see what works and what's not, because it's really, bro, I'm pretty sure this NBA All-Star was the lowest viewing, the ratings. Yeah, so it's like, because nobody was interested, bro. Like,
not to bring it back to Kobe, but Kobe was the one making the All-Star games interesting.
Yes,
he was competing as like the fans
because
came
everybody
here,
was playing.
They voted for me. They wanted to see me play. And he would go hard just as much as if it was a finals.
Because dude, Luka got the ball. I forgot what he. Bro, you're all the way on this side. Like, you guys are not taking it serious. Like, you guys. Yeah. So now next year, what I heard next year that they're gonna do a 13% decrease here. See, look at that. From last year, 13% decrease. The viewership
went down, yeah.
But not even that. Like, with Luka, bro, I was like, bro, you guys are not playing. Like, and then what was I saying? Next year, they're gonna do the NBA All-Star. They're gonna do USA versus the world.
But they already been doing that though.
But like, I guess that's gonna be the actual, like, it's not gonna be East and West no more.
But they did do that for a while though, bro.
No, but I'm talking about,
actually, never mind. It was the rising stars. You're right.
But instead of East and West, it's not gonna be that no more. They're gonna do US against everybody. And I don't know how that's gonna go, because there's a lot of good.
Gonna have like
there's a guy,
Jokic, Giannis, SGA,
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you got even Shy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shay. Like, come on now. Like, you got that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work, bro.
Bro,
it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be very much a blowout.
Dude, but I want to bring this up to you, because on the sports topic, like, the Gold Cup is going on for soccer, and they were saying that people are scared to go to the games, like, from like Latin American countries that might be here illegally in this country. They're scared to go to the stadiums because, like, ICE is planning to be there at the stadiums at a sporting event.
But that's crazy that they're even allowing ICE to do that. Like, I feel like you can you set up down the street or something like that. Like you can't be. That's crazy.
Exactly,
but about doing that.
Think about it. Even if it's at the stadium or down the street, like you said, the fear is there. So
then you know what that's gonna do. I mean, not to cut you off, but you know what that's gonna do. The money's gonna go.
Facts.
You know, all those. So it's like that organization needs to talk with them and be like, hey man, you know, you guys can do this any other time. You don't need to do it now. You know, because it's money that they're losing, bro. But then again, it's the Fed, so it's like I don't know how that works. I don't know if they got, you know, it's like can you work something out or can you not work something out? Like, you know, because
and there's a reason, bro, why Mexico always plays in their preseason or Gold Cup or whatever friendlies. They always play in the United States because obviously there's a lot of Mexicans, Hispanics here.
Yeah.
So that stuff is declining too.
That's crazy, bro, that they do it because these people are going there paying money, doing this shit, even paying taxes that are paying the ICE people to do their job.
Yeah.
You know, they're paying taxes for you to do your job too. So think about that one, buddy.
And then what do you got next year? World Cup.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
So it's gonna like
it's gonna be a problem. I don't know how that's gonna work, but didn't they try to go to the Dodger game or something like that? I heard. ICE did.
They try to like set up their little like,
and then they kicked them
HQ,
out, right?
Like little makeshift HQ at the parking lot of Dodger Stadium.
Oh, it was outside of it. Yeah. It was outside of it.
And they said no. Yeah.
Yeah. Just get the fuck out of here.
It's crazy, bro. Because because I went to Dodgers games and Mexico games with my dad, and obviously my dad was undocumented, and those are some of the best memories I had in my life.
Exactly.
And we didn't do nothing wrong. We just did our thing and went home and continued
our lives. A lot of
lives.
people are scared right now, bro.
You know, so
even people that have papers are scared. You know, like my wife's, you know, stepdad, like, you know, he pays his shit, he does all that, so it's like, you know, it's like crazy, you know.
It is.
It's crazy. Like, you know, he's legit, but even people that are legit, they're like, I don't even want to take a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my papers, but I don't want to.
Because they've apprehended and deported people that are legal, and just because they look a certain way, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a scary time for a lot of people and their families. You know, shout out to anybody that's going through stuff like that or been through, you know, going through it right now at this time. You know, any family members that have been sent over. So it's a messed up time, man. It definitely is in the U.S. I think in the world, it's crazy right now.
That's when I want to shout out Tracy Cortez too, because after her win last Saturday, she kind of spoke up about it.
Yeah,
she did spoke about it, and she said she felt nervous about speaking about this certain topic, but she felt obligated to speak on it because she's one of the people affected, or her dad is obviously in that same situation. And look at her; she's a great fighter, a great woman, great person. So I'm the same way. I kind of felt obligated to speak about it because,
for sure,
you know, my little post might not do something, but it might do something, but it's gonna hopefully change people's perception of this stuff, bro. Because it's not right, bro.
It's not right at all.
You know,
it's not right at all, and you know, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with none of that. I think the whole way that they're doing it is fucked up. They can do it a better way, you know. But you know, what do you expect? You know, with the times that we're living right now, the way things are. You know, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not surprised how they're doing things, and I guess we'll see. Hopefully this stops or puts a halt to it or something, bro. Because it's just like it's wild. It's wild. I got family members that they're like, they don't want to go nowhere.
Living in fear.
They don't want to go nowhere. Yeah.
Living in fear, and that's what kind of lifestyle is that?
Yeah.
Living in fear.
Exactly.
Who wants to be like that?
Nobody
wants to.
You feel like you're walking on eggshells all day, every day. You know.
Like, come on, man.
Even when you're doing right. Paying taxes, you know, stuff like that. You're doing your due diligence to be here, you know. So,
but even if you buy groceries or you buy electronics, a TV, those taxes still count.
Yeah, you're paying taxes there. You're paying for everything. Yeah. I agree with you, 110%, man. It's crazy, you know. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But I was gonna tell you, bro. I don't know if you've seen the video of what's his name,
Lefty.
Yeah. What do you feel? Man, first of all, man, I don't like that people expose him like that because I feel like he's, you know, going through something and he's not all there, and I feel like he's getting taken advantage of. And I don't think I like this. I don't like people posting people like that, like especially when they're fucked up or you know, just in a situation like, you know, being in, you know, growing up in areas like that, and you see homies like, you know, man, Pook, like, you know, we never recorded him. he was tripping out, whatever the hell was like that, like, like, because we still had luck because they know he's a good person. And I could tell Lefty's a good dude, but I think the drugs or whatever he's doing or anything like that is affecting him, and the people around him are just yes men and they know that he's a character, and they just let it just like, all right, well, I'm getting my money off him and that's it. That's what it seems like,
For sure. Because if you think about it, bro, like, if you was in that spot and I'm your boy, I don't give a F if you have money or not. I'm going to stay there with you, or I'm going to get you a ride home. Yeah. Or like, like that's the video I'm referencing is like, bro, how you going to let your man just stay right
because
there?
Because that's what I'm saying. They're not putting him in a positive situation. They're not doing anything to help him out. They're just doing, hey, bro, that's how you're going to do? Okay, all right, let me record you. Let me get you doing this. Hey, bro, you want to try this? Hey, bro, you want to, hit this damn fucking duster? Like, while you're shopping? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you're not a homie. You're not a homie. If you can't tell your homie, hey, bro, this is not the time right now. You can do that later. Then you're just benefiting from me. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, as speaking as Lefty, like, because that's what it is, bro. Like, I think he needs help. I think he needs you know what I'm saying? He needs people around him that actually are going to try to help him out and do better and actually, get him somewhere, not enablers and shit that people are going to, yes, man, and shit like that. Like, no, bro, like, because you're not going to get far. All they're going to do is just, they're leeches, right? They're going to just suck the blood out of you, bro, until you have nothing, till we see you on the street like that one day and you're not famous anymore, but people remember you. Like, what's his name? Delonte West.
Yeah, Delonte West.
Like, Dante, right?
Delonte,
yeah. Delonte was right.
Delonte West, yeah. How much you mean?
But it's like, come on, bro. Like, like it's gonna get like that, bro. Or you're gonna go back in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either or is gonna happen.
Like you said, enabling to a bad path or enabling back to jail or prison. You're enabling him both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But like my thing on that video, I'm sure everybody saw it. Like my thing is like, bro, how you leave your boy like that? That's my thing. Like, bro, if you was there, obviously we're not gonna be in that position. But if anybody of my boys was there, I'm gonna stick with you. I'm gonna ride it out with you.
Even
and we're gonna find a way.
But even
the girls that recorded,
she should have never done. She should have helped him. He was asking for help. Like,
she was clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? She was doing that shit, bro. Like to your point, like how you going? There's nobody around him that's actually like telling him, at least from our perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't be in that position if you had someone there. Like,
I'm pretty sure there's people that do tell him they're not close to him like that. Like, there's just people looking out for him for sure. Like, I've seen like AD and him, but his circle of his people, of his crowd, I don't think so. No, because I've seen videos of all of them doing the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because AD can't be with them every day. Exit, whatever.
Yeah.
Solano, whatever.
Jason Martin can't be with him every day. Yeah. They're trying to help him out in a positive way.
Yeah.
And I think that people around him, I don't know if it's OTR records. I don't know, not to, I'm not talking shit, but I think you guys, that's your guys' you're artists, and I think you have to protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
Because especially when he's doing what he's doing and he's making, he's on the Kendrick thing, he could be doing, I think, a lot more things than he's doing now, bro. Honestly, Facts. I feel like that. Facts. Like the clout that he got, he should, but that's not my business to tell these people what to do. I just give my my how you say it,
perspective.
My perspective of everything. Yeah. 'Cause it is fucked up, bro. I seen it and I was like, bro, that's I didn't think it was funny. When I saw it, I was like, bro, this is fucked up. Like,
to be honest, bro, I clicked that video. I saw it and I just like, when I saw the caption and I just like swiped.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was just like, I don't even want to see that. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. Like, why would you even post that? And that's another thing too. Social media, man, people just be just a clout, bro. Just to put people on blast. Like Vanessa's cousin that just got posted on blast in that fan. Yeah. Shout out to Hector, man.
My boy was over there.
Hey, don't worry, Hector. These bitches out here do be weird. They do be out here weird in Vegas, bro. So you weren't wrong about that one, bro. You were
bro. And in Vegas, bro, speaking of that, I saw a video of a drunk ass dude. Like, he was at, I think, Bellagio fountains or some fountains. He did a backflip off the statue in the fountains. Yeah. And like hit his head because there's a shallow body of water. Yeah. And was like floating, knocked out. And the person was still recording while this dude's floating.
What?
Yes. I gotta show you later. The dude you gotta show me. So he did a backflip off the statue and like landed on his neck inside the water, and this fool was just floating, like drowning and knocked out, and the dude was still recording.
Damn, is it really shallow like that right there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a Bellagio or it was one of the fountains on the Strip. I don't know which one it was exactly, but it was. You could tell it was Vegas, bro. You could just tell it was Vegas, like the vibe, the surroundings. It's like, bro, like that's
for one. Your point. For one, you're a dumbass for doing that. I'm not gonna.
No, yeah, but that's what was fucked up. You know, he just was gone off his mind. It was just like more like to your point, like for the cloud recording somebody instead of actually helping them. You know, help somebody, bro. Do something. Talk to him, Lefty. If he's right there, like. Why record? Go talk to this fool. See what's up with him. Like, hey, need a ride somewhere? Hey, boom, boom. Okay,
actually help him.
Yeah,
not take a recording of him and then help him. Oh yeah, I got you right now. Let me just get 4 more minutes of you looking like this. Like
what?
Like,
this is what's it called? A movie set, or commercials? 4 more minutes. You know, like what?
Like everybody trying to get money off this, you know, like views or whatever it is. Like, bro, that's not how you do it. You know, like God don't like ugly, and I feel like that's bad karma. You know, you need to do better than that, man. But that's crazy about doing the Bellagio, the water.
Don't call me. I don't know if it was Bellagio, but I know it was Vegas. It was a fountain on the Strip. It was a fountain and it was water.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, you know, hey, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, Lefty's okay. You know, his situation is cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. But it's anything else you want to talk about, bro? Anything else you in mind? I think we pretty much cleared up everything that's been going on now.
Yeah.
I think so.
Not really, man. Last thing, just everybody be safe. Everybody be good out there, you know?
Yes, everybody be good, for sure, man.
Be in your P's and Q's, you know, do right. Be a good person, man, and just handle your business. And 9 times out of 10, everything will fall into place for you. And, you know, you just got to do that and keep going forward. And, you know, just don't give up. Everybody out there, don't give up. You know, I know it's dark times out there. Everybody goes through that, man. And I feel you because I'm been going through dark times, come out the storm, but guess what? You come out the storm. You come out of that shit. And just,
yes, sir.
You know, surround yourself with good people that are not going to take advantage of you, people that are not going to put you down and help you. Yeah. But first and foremost, do it for yourself. You gotta do it for yourself. And that's about it, man. I just appreciate everybody following us, liking us, sharing us, commenting us on our page, man. And just appreciate you guys. Much love, man. Much love.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I agree. I'm in the same boat with Joe, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We thank you so much to everybody who's been showing love, all the new subscribers, everybody's been liking stuff. Shout out to Miguel, to everybody that we interview, man. All those peoples, man. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, man. So you posted with the homies, guys. You already know what it is, man. You got your boy Pook, you got your boy Joe. Until next time, y'all, we out this motherfucker. Peace out.